What's up guys, it is Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com. Now today, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 8 cardio mistakes that will hinder your fat loss goals. Now these are very common mistakes that a lot of people make that I see in the gym, and it definitely affects their fat loss. Alright, so cardio mistake number 1. Do not hold onto the cardio machine. You'll probably notice a lot of people in the gym that we do an incline walk on a treadmill and they'll be holding onto the machine. This is a big no-no because all it's doing is making the cardio easier for yourself, which is going to result in less calorie burn. So most people, they put an incline walk on and they're walking up a hill. Let's just say they walk for half an hour. Now in that half an hour they could burn just say 300, 350 calories. However, if they hold onto the machine, they basically make it less resistant for themselves, which equals less calorie burn. So for that same half an hour period, they may only burn 100 to 120 calories. So that is definitely a big no-no. If you're doing cardio on a treadmill, especially an incline walk, make sure you do not hold onto the cardio machine, as that will definitely affect your calorie burn. And the less calories you burn, the less body fat you're going to lose. Okay, cardio mistake number 2. Always start off with the minimal amount of cardio that you can. Reason being is because your body is always going to want to adapt. Now let's just say I started my fat loss phase and I incorporated cardio into my fat loss routine. Let's say I added in 1 hour of cardio every single day. Sure, that's going to burn a lot of calories and it'll help me lose a lot of body fat. But in 4 or maybe 5 weeks time, my body is going to adapt to that. And then how do you increase that even more to continue losing body fat? The only way is to decrease your calories or increase your cardio. So if you're already doing an hour of cardio per day and your body is adapted to that, the only way to burn more fat is increase your cardio. So what, you're going to go an hour and 20 minutes every day? It's going to get ridiculous. So I always advise start with the minimal amount of cardio you can that still allows for your fat loss. So I recommend starting off with maybe 10 minutes cardio a day or maybe an hour cardio twice a week. Whatever it is, start off with the minimal amount that you can do, and when your fat loss stalls, whether it be 4 weeks or 5 weeks time, then you increase your cardio. So start off with twice a week, fat loss stalls, increase it to 3 times per week. And do that until your fat loss stalls again. When your fat loss stalls again, increase it again. And continue doing that. You always want to progress in some way, whether it be reducing your calories or increasing your calorie expenditure through cardio or exercise. Okay, cardio mistake number 3. People doing cardio that they do not enjoy. For example, if you do not enjoy cardio on a treadmill, then do not do cardio on a treadmill. Do cardio that you enjoy. So for example, you hate the treadmill but you love playing sports, you love playing tennis, you love playing soccer, football, then do that instead for your cardio. So maybe join a sports team. Whatever you want to do, you want to make it enjoyable. That way you're going to adhere to the cardio and you're not going to fail with your fat loss goals. If you love the treadmill, then there's no problem in doing treadmill. Personally myself, I like the treadmill because I can just, put a YouTube video on, listen to a podcast, and it's a great way for me to take information. But if you don't like the treadmill, you don't have to do the treadmill. Get outside and go for a run, or join a sports team and do that. Cardio mistake number 4. Do not do cardio pre-workout. Now yes, the timing that you perform your cardio, whether it be first thing in the morning fasted, after your workout, last thing at night before you go to bed, or the middle of the day, it's not going to make any difference at all on your body composition goals. So yes, any time that you perform cardio is going to make no difference at all. However, I do not personally recommend that you do cardio pre-workout. Reason being is because you want to have that energy for the weights. Now especially when you're dieting in a low calorie diet, you are going to be low in energy. And if you use all your energy for your cardio workouts, then when it comes to the time to lift the weight you're going to be low on energy. You're not going to have the workouts that you used to have, and that is going to result in muscle loss because you're not training with the same intensity or the same volume. So I always advise to do your cardio anytime, but right before you lift the weights. Alright, cardio mistake number 5. Do not do too much HIIT cardio. Now for those of you that don't know, HIIT is high intensity interval training. Example for HIIT would be a hill sprint. So you sprint up a hill, 100% max effort, and then walk back down. Repeat that 6, 7, 8 times, and that is a good HIIT session. Now HIIT is far superior to any other form of cardio in regards to fat loss. Reason being because for 24 hours after you've done your HIIT workout, your body is burning calories at a much higher rate. Even when you're at home, just sitting on the couch doing nothing, the metabolic rate, the metabolism, everything is sped up, which is burning through so much more calories. However, HIIT cardio is very taxing on the body and the CNS, and if you do too much HIIT sessions, for example 4 or 5 HIIT sessions per week, it is definitely going to affect your recovery, and it is going to affect your intensity in the gym. And you always want to keep your intensity up in the gym, as that is the best way to maintain and gain muscle when in a deficit. So I always advise limiting your HIIT sessions to about twice per week. If you need to do more cardio to lose body fat, keep it to moderate intensity or low intensity sustained state cardio. Cardio mistake number 6. Do low intensity cardio, but don't make it too low intensity, if that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're doing your low intensity cardio, you want to still have your heart rate up, and you want to still be working up a decent sweat. As you know, low intensity cardio is a great way to burn calories and a great way to burn body fat, but you still must get your heart rate up, and you still must be burning your calories at a decent rate. If you're doing it too low intensity, like I'm doing it right now, it is just a waste of time. I'm just doing it at this speed so I can talk to you guys, but when you're doing low intensity, make sure you've still got your heart rate up and you're still working up a sweat. Cardio mistake number 7. Do not use cardio as an excuse to overeat later on in the day. Now, I always see this is a real common problem, especially with girls. A lot of people get in the mindset, they do cardio in the morning, for example, they do half an hour cardio in the morning, and then they're in the mindset, okay, I've done a good cardio session in the morning, I can have a slice of pizza tonight, or I can have a slice of cake after dinner. All this is doing is basically just cancelling out their cardio session that they did earlier on in the day. So you never want to get into that mindset. Oh, I just did cardio this morning, I can have a bit of pizza tonight. That is the worst mindset because it's going to prevent you from progressing in your fat loss goals. It's basically just going to keep you at the same point because you're just balancing yourself out with your calories in and calories out. And cardio tip number 8. If you're performing cardio and you're trying to burn body fat, you should be counting your calories and tracking your macronutrients. Reason being is because cardio has an effect that makes you more hungry and you end up consuming more calories later on in the day without even knowing it. It's basically a default, it's basically a result by default. So if anyone's doing cardio to burn calories and lose body fat, you should be counting how much calories you consume on a day-to-day basis and making adjustments from there. For anyone that doesn't understand how to count their calories or track their macronutrients, I can help you out. I'm an online personal trainer. I can create you the perfect personalized meal plan designed specifically for you and your goals, with the perfect amount of protein, carbohydrates, fats, and total calories so that you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve, whether it be building muscle or burning body fat or both. I work with both males and females from all around the world, so if you're interested in becoming a JRF client, you can join my 12-week transformation program. The link is in the description box down below. Just click that for more info. Anyway guys, that was my 8 cardio mistakes. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a few things. And now I know you hope what not to do when performing cardio. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because every day I've got new videos